Hello, guys. Welcome to today's speaking session 5. And a trainer for today is Mr. Shafiq Mohammed. These are a few instructions for you all. Make sure you have a stable internet connection and a noise free environment, for which we recommend you to use your earphones for the best experience. Moreover, respect your instructor, your classmates, and yourself. Be respectful and professional, and do not write anything inappropriate in the chat box. Moving ahead, these are the three memberships that are available to you all. You instantly become a bronze member when you get yourselves registered on the Ubergrad website. Apart from that, we have the silver and the gold memberships with additional features as displayed on the screen. So, in order to get yourselves upgraded to any of these two memberships, you can directly go to the Ubergrad website and get yourselves upgraded, or you can just drop in your details in the chat box and we'll get you in touch with the organization. Moreover, we also have free profile evaluation, which is done by our experts, which consists of university shortlisting, course recommendations, country recommendations, which are made according to a student's academic strengths and career objectives and future aspirations. Moreover, we also have recommendations report, which is customized according to a student's profile and requirements. And doubt clearance is also there regarding the study abroad process, which consists of the shortlisting applications, scholarships, etc. Moving ahead, these are a few live classes that goes on every week. So firstly, we have free GRE live classes, which goes on from Monday to Friday, 8:30 to 9:30. It's a 2-month course. And we also have free live Duolingo classes, which goes on from Monday to Friday, 6:30 to 7:30. It's a 2-week course. And both of these classes are online classes. So in order to get yourselves enrolled for any of these two, you can directly go to the website of Ubergrad and get yourselves enrolled there. Moving ahead, we have a gold membership at Ubergrad, which is just for rupees 499, and you get benefits worth rupees more than a 50K. So the other consultants, they provide with the features like live IELTS coaching, like GRE coaching, university selection and application, SOP and LOR writing services, visa support, loan support. All these you get for more than a 50K. But at Ubergrad, you just get it for rupees 499. Guys, we'll just begin with the session in a few minutes after I just brief you up with all these, and then we'll begin. So moving ahead, we also have Ubergrad Loan Fair, which is going on. So which consists of personalized loan assessment, instant loan offer, discounted processing fees, cashback incentive, forex card, free international SIM. So all these you get at the Ubergrad Loan Fair if you get yourselves registered. So this is the link that is there, and it's also available on the Ubergrad website. So you can go there and join the session for tomorrow. Moving ahead, we have these few achievements from the students who got themselves enrolled at Ubergrad. Now I'll quickly show you the Ubergrad website, where you can just explore the website and you'll get a information there. Yeah. So this is the Ubergrad website, that is ubergrad.com. Over here, you have a lot of information related to countries, universities, courses, examinations. So you can just go to the website and explore a lot of things, and you will get a clear-cut picture of everything that you want. Moreover, we also have free profile evaluation and talk to a counselor option. Moreover, test preparation stores are also there, like live IELTS, live GRE, live Duolingo classes, as I mentioned before. Moreover, we also have additional services and blogs uploaded on a daily basis. So you can just go to the website and check out these blogs on a daily basis. Now, in order to make yourselves available with the daily handouts and the recordings of the sessions that are going on, go to the Ubergrad website, go to your name, My Test Preparation. It will take you to this window. Go to IELTS Academic Comprehensive Live Classes course. It will take you to this window. Since yesterday was speaking session 4, So in order to make yourselves available with the speaking session, day 4 handout and the recording, just go to speaking, go to day 4, since yesterday was day 4, click on 4.4.1. It will directly take you to yesterday's speaking session day 4 handout, and the recording of speaking session would be available. The last recording would be the recording of yesterday's session. So just click on 4.4.8 and it will directly take you to speaking day 4 recording, that is yesterday's recording of 2nd of November. So similarly, of all the modules, the recordings and the handouts are available on the website, like the listening, reading, speaking, and writing. So you can just directly go to the website and make yourselves available with all the handouts and the recordings of all the modules and the sessions that are going on. Moreover, I'll also be sharing a Telegram channel link of IELTS for you guys. So just join the link, and over there also a lot of information related to your course, your module would be available, so you can make yourselves available to those as well. Yeah, I'll share it. Don't worry, guys. I'll share it. Also, now I'll just quickly hand out the session to our trainer for today, Mr. Shafiq Mohammed. So, sir, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. Very good evening.
Good evening, sir. You can take
Ma'am.
over the session. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Okay. Guys, I see that you have a lot of questions now. So some of you have joined recently, I believe. So we have been discussing this from past 4 days. And I believe that some of you have joined today itself. So that is the reason you have so many questions. Um, can you share the link? Okay, ma'am is going to share the link, by the way, Arjun. Then where can find the links of all the classes? Yes, that also you can find it in a Ubergrad website itself. You can go to there, that website, explore it. Definitely you would know. Okay, and yes, is it in Telegram group? Okay, that again you'll get the information. Arjun, please hold on. And okay, okay. Arnav Agarwal, 6.5 or 7 point score out of 9 is not an achievement. Definitely, yes, you should aim for the best, guys. So it's just the way that you do academics. If you aim for 80, 90%, definitely you'll fall under 7, somewhere around 775, 78, isn't it? So the way you build your, aim. But there's a threshold for every country, every, university. It depends upon different universities, different countries, what they have, the criteria for IELTS. So that depends again. Some of the countries they require only 6 bands. Some countries they require 6.5. Some countries say 7 plus. Okay, and some in the same country, different universities have different CGP scores they require, or the different IELTS scores they require. So it depends on country to country, university to university also, guys. So believe me, 6.5 is not a bad score at all. To achieve 6.5, some people, struggle. So it depends upon, again, person to person also. So there is no good or bad score in IELTS, by the way. Okay, so it just tells you which level of English are you in towards the international standards. Okay, but every country, or every, mostly 90% of the countries and universities, that require 6.5 overall in all the 4 modules. If they combine, the aggregation should be 6.5, and no band less than 6. That means no module should not be less than 6. That means every module should be above 6, and overall it should come to 6.5. This is the maximum threshold of maximum all the countries and many of the universities. At least 80 to 90% of it. Okay. So that is one thing. And someone is asking, okay, share the link. Yes, ma'am, share the link of Telegram finally, so that your questions solved there. I want to know, ma'am, how much sessions you provide. Okay, each module has 5 sessions, and this is the last session for speaking. Again, next week, Monday, we'll be starting writing. No, after yeah, writing is pending this. So next week it is writing, and after that again it will come to reading. So reading, listening, writing, and speaking. Okay, so it will go in a cycle, guys. So every module has 5 classes. Okay, I hope that I answered that question too. Today is my first session. No issues, Prashnu. You can actually access, for example, like ma'am showed you, right? How can you access previous days sessions? Those are also available. Yeah, all you need to do is you need to go to the website and explore. Okay, that is what you need to do. But if you want to attend fresh classes, you need to wait for few. I mean, Monday to Friday, you again a new module is going to start. Okay, so every week, Monday to Friday, we have classes. A new module is always told. Okay. Yes, Usha. Yes, I'm good, Usha. Thanks for asking. I hope everyone is doing good. Yes, let's start the session, guys. Everyone is saying start the session, ma'am, start the session, ma'am. But this is, very important to know where and how you find the recordings and all. And you should know about the website also, isn't it? Afterwards, you will be asking a lot of questions. So where I didn't find this, link there. So for that, ma'am was answering. Please have some patience. Okay. Yes. So let's jump into the ocean of speaking again. So yesterday we were doing this part two questions. Those who joined today, just to tell you a quick recap, IELTS speaking has 3 sections. 3 sections are told as parts: part one, part two, and part three. Okay. So part one is all about general introduction, followed up by some general questions like tell me about your hometown, your which food do you like. Okay, talk about your work experience. Like if you're a student, talk about your student life or college life. Maybe they'll ask, why did you choose this stream, or why did you choose this subject? If you're a student, if you're a working professional, how you're working now, so they might ask you some work related questions like, why did you choose this profession, or what do you do in this day to day work life. Okay, so these kind of general questions will be there, and then part two is a topic round. Okay, so we were discussing some topics yesterday. So part two is a topic round. You need to speak on the topic for 2 minutes, and 1 minute for preparation is given before once they hand over the topic to you. 1 minute for preparation will be given. You just need to go through what the topic is all about, and then after that 1 minute, you need to speak on the topic for 2 minutes, 2 complete minutes. They say 1 to 2 minutes, but the examiner will wait up to 2 minutes, guys. So you have to speak up to 2 minutes. Just prolong your conversation till 2 minutes. Once they say thank you, you need to stop, because that means you cannot access any stopwatch or anything. Stopwatch will be there with the examiner like this. He or she will be holding the stopwatch like this and seeing. Okay, if they won't show it to you. So once they say thank you, that means that they want you to stop. Your 2 minutes is up, you have to stop. So till now it is clear, right? So part two is that. So any which ways we are going to discuss about part three also. But I have given some homework or assignment to do. So what are those? Um, okay, we have discussed about memorable trip. Then favorite person, book also we have discussed. Favorite book or the book which you have read recently. Yes, even we have discussed favorite childhood memory. Yes, the homework which I gave you is yesterday is describe a hobby or interest that you have, which is yeah, you need to talk about the hobby for 2 minutes. Okay, and this is our first discussion of the day today. So I want you guys to now raise the hands. Okay, so that I can choose you and you can talk about the topic. Please raise hands, guys. Those who want to speak on the topic. Yes, you can raise hands to speak on the topic. And let's see. We got Sarah. We got Ishita. Okay, let's choose Sarah today first. Sarah is a new, student or test taker. Sarah, hi, how are you? Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Thank you so much for this opportunity. And yes, I'm new here. Actually, it's my second day.
Oh, good, awesome. So, Sarah, where are you from?
Sir, I'm from Telangana, Hyderabad.
Okay. So, Sarah, like, what are you doing now?
Uh, I'm a teacher professionally.
Okay.
Yes. I have completed my BSc, MSc, and B.Ed as well. So presently working as temporary educator in an academy.
Awesome, Sarah. Your voice doesn't look like you have completed all these degrees.
Okay, thank you. So actually, I don't know English. I'm learning. I'm able to pronounce the words correctly. And yes, for the improvement purpose, I have joined here. And yes, I want to shift abroad. So that's the reason.
Okay. My first question is, why do you want to go abroad?
Yeah, I want to go abroad not only to learn and take admission in PhD, and along with that, I want to join some work as I can earn more. So here, the teachers do not get well enough earnings. That's really insufficient, as we can't able to complete our basic needs or whatever the salaries we get here in India. So that is one of the reason. And yes, I want to explore more. I want to earn more, and I want to learn more. So that's the reason.
Very good. So one thing, guys, you need to know is there is no negative thing, or you can say anything and everything. Whatever the question the examiner asks, you can say anything. It's not that okay. I'm talking about money. Maybe the examiner might think she is like materialistic or he is like a money-minded person. No, whatever it gets to your mind, you need to speak up. So I love your guts, Sarah. This is what the examiner wants, the naturality. Okay, very good. And Sarah, another question to you is, why did you choose this profession? One second, one second. Yes. Why did you choose this profession, Sarah?
Actually, I was interested. I was impressed during my childhood with my teachers. Whenever I was in class 8, 9, and 10, I used to see my English teacher, my science teacher, my social studies teacher, their way of life, their way of teaching to us, their behavior. I really attracted towards them. And on the farewell day, when I was in a class 10th, everyone was saying that what you do next, what's your ambitions, or so we do not have any idea on that time that what we are going to do by the next. But on that day only, I was decided no, I want to be like my teachers. So I started to learn. I started tuitions from there itself. I used to teach my classmates during the class 10th, and then I have done my uh, degree and intermediate from um, government colleges. Then afterwards, I have completed my B.Ed as per my passion. But after completion of B.Ed, I came to know that so there is no that much excitement as I thought earlier. But yes, there is something I can explore more. Then I can get that what I need.
Okay. So, yes, you said teaching is your passion, Sarah, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Very good. So there is a topic in front of you. I want to speak on the topic for 2 minutes. You know what is part two, right? Part two is a topic round or a
Okay.
cue
I
card
will
round.
try.
Yes. So let me get my timer so that I can set a timer. Yes, you can start now.
Yeah. So, what is the hobby? My hobby is, if I talk about hobbies, right? So, it's for nowadays, it's really spending time with the cell phone. But earlier, my hobbies were to read, write, and I am an artistic nature. So, I used to draw the things, drawing. I love drawing and calligraphy. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing this thing. And yes, I have read lots of books, but not in English. Those were in Urdu. I know the Urdu language. And interesting thing about the books is, yes, I used to read about poetry, uh, and I love poetry. And I used to write the poetry in Urdu as well. Nowadays, I'm just spending time over the screen, and I'm teaching my students over the screen. And I'm enjoying that thing, that when we are connected with the new um, audience or the new students, it gives us to explore more, to know the new things. So nowadays, my hobby becomes to comes to know about the new, to comes to learn something new and make them to learn something from you. So how did you get interested in it? So my hobby becomes, as I want to know new, so that's why I used to write the books. On the same way, nowadays I'm going to deliver those things. So basically, I'm a science teacher, so I love to teach the science. I get the interest in it, like ways that making the students to know about the universe, making the students to know, connect themselves from the nature, and making the students to feel about their responsibility towards their surrounding, towards their environment. So this makes us me very much interested to my passion. That is nothing but the teaching. So that is came from the reading and exploring the new things and connecting with the new
Thank
ones. And how often do you indulge in it?
thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. I know that you didn't deliver the
Yeah,
as per the question, but please guide
no
me.
problem. No problem. So you completed already 2 minutes. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
So you were speaking more than that. That's a good thing. I love your confidence levels, apart from your voice and clarity of speech. So you have also a clarity of speech where you are very crystal clear. Each and every word or sentence you utter is crystal clear. Okay. So the areas where you can improve are uh, articles. Sometimes you are keeping some articles which are not required. Okay.
Okay,
For example, I was in a class 10 when I was in class 10th. Okay.
okay,
So in maybe that sound, you just made a sound, but that has become an A according to when I hear. Okay.
okay,
So when I was in class 10th is what you have to say, but you said when I was in a class 10th.
okay.
Okay. Maybe that sound, you just wanted to make a sound just to you pause it or something, but that filler has become a word here. Okay, avoid
Thank
that thing. So that is a article which is not to be told with that point of sentence. So you need to say when I was in class 10, because that particular 10 you have done it at that point of time, and that is already a 10th standard which you have completed, isn't it? So we won't complete a 10th. We completed a 10th. Okay, that is one thing. And pronunciation, passion. Can you say passion?
passion.
Very good. When I say you speak up in this way, you're doing it really well. So I felt that the pronunciation of passion is very near to what now I have told you, but passion. Okay. So
Yes.
okay, that the jaw drop should be there. Passion. Okay, passion. You got it any which ways. Okay. Then artistic nature. So you said something like I'm quite artistic nature, right?
Yes.
Artistic in nature. Okay. There the preposition is missing. See, but in speaking it is fine. These us, thus, ins, these prepositions and articles, they compress. But I was able to hear those which are not required. Okay. So That is where I was able to catch it. But overall, your speech was really good. And another thing you said is uh, to comes to learn something, to comes to, you repeated 2 to 3 times. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. When it comes to learn something, so add when to it. When it comes to learn a certain thing, I am, blah, blah, blah. So when it comes to learn, okay. So to comes to learn, you said 2 to 3 times. So add when to it. Okay. That is what I felt. And also, uh, love to uh, teach the science. So how
Yes.
many science you have? There's only one science subject, isn't it? I love to teach science. Again, no need to add an article. Here also, the addition of articles or prepositions is what you're doing it. So just, I know you are aware of what is this and why I'm telling this. So just keep a note of it. And when next time when you speak, avoid this. So addition of articles and prepositions is what you're doing it. Other than that, you have a very good speech. So the way you take up the topic to a level, and you were like covering all the points. Even if you don't cover all the points, for example, you were left with indulging in it or explain when you enjoy about it. I think you told why you enjoy it, isn't it? Obviously, but even if you don't cover the points, also no, don't panic. Sir, I forgot to cover some points, or I was not able to cover some points in the question. That's okay, but still you're staying in the main topic, which is hobby or interest you have, isn't it? So that's well and fine. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. So that's the thing which I wanted to say. Yes, you are a scorer of 7 times. Okay. Good. You can score more by avoiding these mistakes. Okay.
Okay. I will try to work out. That's really need that practice.
Yes, that only comes with practice, and also see there's something called self-awareness. When you are aware or aware of, okay, I'm doing this mistake. Some people do mistakes without knowing it. So
Hmm.
once I told you this, you're doing this. If you are aware of it and you are trying to see, it won't happen in fortnight. I'm telling you this. To avoid any mistake or in your speech or language, it will take little time. But that self-awareness should be there. Okay, I said this. Okay, I should not do it from the next time. If that comes to your mind, I think your language becomes crystal clear with errorless English. Yes, that's all. That's all from my end. Let's
Okay.
choose the
Thank
next
you so much.
person. Thank you, ma. Let's choose next person. Preeti Shreya. Shreya.
Yes, sir.
Preeti, where are you from?
Sir, I am from Hyderabad, Telangana.
Okay, you too. So which part of Hyderabad?
Yes, sir, I am from Hyderabad.
Which part of Hyderabad?
I am from Dilshad Nagar, the most crowded area.
Okay. Okay, great. So you live there, or you are born and brought up there itself?
So I'm getting another voice or some other person has unmuted
Okay.
himself.
I want everyone to mute yourself. Those who are not speaking. Only I forgot your name. Sorry.
Preeti.
Sorry.
Preeti, sir.
One second. One second. Who is it? Who is making the noise?
Yes, sir.
Now is it clear, right?
Yes, sir,
Uh,
it's clear.
yes. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Okay. Um. Yeah. Your name once again. Sorry.
My name is Preeti, sir.
Preeti. So
Yes, sir.
Preeti, are you caught up in Hyderabad, or you just staying for a couple of
No, sir, I
months
have
in
born and brought up in the Hyderabad.
Hyderabad itself? Okay. So tell me a bit about your city. Is it a nice or bustling city, or how it is? Obviously, you should love your hometown.
Yes, Hyderabad is a place which is more crowded especially Dilshad Nagar is really famous for its accessories and shopping there.
Okay. And
Hyderabad is more. This place is usually famous for its food and great ancient monuments and all here. For example, like Charminar and Golconda Fort, which has been really a tourist place for everyone.
Okay. And how
And
about the education system and the employment thing over there in Hyderabad?
education system, if you talk about education system, it's really great in Hyderabad because we are having a numerous colleges and schools over here, which is having a great education system and faculty. Because in schools and colleges, they are giving us not only an education, they are focusing on our physical education of also. So that is the main focus or like enjoyment for students in colleges and schools.
How about employment rate? Do you have good employment rate over there?
Employment, yes, we have a lot of famous companies like Infosys, Accenture buildings over here in high tech city at that side.
Mhm.
Dilshanagar is like we in Dilshanagar we are having more like coaching areas for it may be the IAS, IPS or any other college, IIT, it may be anything. So this is a coaching place.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So now you have a topic in front of you. Can you start speaking the topic? And
Sure,
you
sir.
need to speak on the topic for 2 minutes. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Yes.
So the hobby I'm interested from the childhood, which has been like physical for me, is playing badminton. Badminton has plays a crucial role for me in childhood because I have been physically strengthened by it.
Mhm.
So the main, it's like a stress buster for me. I have got interested in badminton because of my brother. Because when I was a child, my brother took me, woke up in the morning, and took me for playing badminton. So it was like a thing. I usually don't know how to play badminton, and I was not interested at that time. But my brother has taught me how to play a badminton. I often play badminton after that. Whenever having any summer holidays during my school age or college time, I play badminton every day in the evening for almost like 2 to 3 hours, which has been a great thing for me. I really enjoy playing this sport because I have won many tournaments in this at my school age. And it's like, as I already told, it's like a stress buster for me. And I feel really great and cheerful when I play this game. I really played till my heart's content for a lot of time. This has been a great sport in my like in my school age and college age because I have won really great rewards for that. So I feel like playing badminton is like I have played till it's till my heart is really full with that excitement and that and
Okay. Yes. Thank you. So you were very near to 2 minutes. You spoke up to 1 minute 50 seconds. After that,
okay.
you were like thinking of more of thought. You finished up with your thoughts, or you're actually looking for what to speak next, isn't it? So you need to work on your thought process. So thought process is nothing but indulge different criterias, different scenarios related to the question. For example, here you can talk about, if at all given a chance, I can also teach badminton to people, you know. I have so much of I've so practiced and I've learned a lot in my life that till a lot, so that if I tell if I have to coach someone, I can easily can do it because I have learned it from my brother, and I believe I can teach now. So I think helping people by teaching them, some of them cannot afford to, learn these kind of sports. These are quite costly. So I want to teach the kids and the people who are looking for this, or at least in my area, who are willing to learn this game, I'm really happy to teach them. Okay,
Okay.
so this is what you're going to talk about your future aspirations regarding this hobby. So you need to convert the topic into three, 3 to 4 words you need to write. What are those words? Past, present, future, and conclusion, for example. Okay,
Okay.
all the past scenarios, any which ways you spoke. What is your hobby all about? How you have learned it? Okay, who has taught it? Not. And present also, you were saying yes. I'm still continuing my hobby. I play it every day in and out. And whenever I find time, I play with my brother and all. Then also you can talk about your future aspirations, like on this hobby. You know, Given it a chance, I want to start an academy. I know this sounds really ambitious, but see, you can say anything and everything. Even you can bluff a little bit, but don't bluff so much that you get into trouble by, hampered with your thought process. Because if you lie a lot, sometimes what happens is you don't know what to speak next. So be it natural, but little bit bluffing is also fine because the examiner will not come and see, okay, really, are you doing this? No, it's just for the sake of conversation. You can say anything and everything. Even if you say Taj Mahal is black, that's okay. But that is not the fact. Don't say it, okay? Maybe because of pollution that will happen. That's a different thing. Yes. So what I'm trying to say is you can inculcate, you can make the conversation little, interesting by seeing these, adding these things. Add flavor to it, guys. So the more you interest, the examiner will, you need to persuade the examiner to give you more points or a better score. Okay. So how will you do that? Make the conversation, make the speech interesting, make the topic interesting. That is what you need to do. You need to, because the examiner is already been interviewing or taking this test from, like, before you, some 30 people went or given the test, and after you again she is going to, or he or she is going to take. But have that, it should be like a heart touch for that, you know that examiner also, or you should feel that, okay, this guy has something uh, good. He or she is really good with his conversation skills. Okay, maybe that can lead to a better batch. Obviously not, maybe it will lead to a better batch score. Otherwise, even computers also, if you type something in the Google, when you say something, the computer will also say something, isn't it? Blah 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 blah. So the difference between a human and a computer should be shown. That naturality, any which ways, you have that naturality really well, but you can actually improve it by saying the thought process is what you are actually lacking a little bit in the end, isn't it? So that you
Okay.
can talk about anything and everything, like future aspirations. Okay, like write down these 4 words. Okay, past, present, and future. Already you spoke about past scenarios, ticket. Then you spoke about present scenarios, ticket, and future, ticket, and then a final conclusion. I think for everyone, see, you'll say like this, according to the hobby. I'm just trying to build up a small conclusion. I think every have a hobby. So hobbies are the things which make the life more beautiful, I think. So everyone should carry on a hobby or an interest to do in a free time. So that, sometimes that hobby can also become a great deal. It can also become a, from part-time to full-time, or from a hobby to a full-time job. Who knows? That means you're just giving a small conclusion or small, nice, flowery words. Okay, don't give more flowery words. It is not a drama and all, but definitely conclusion or giving your statement to the given topic is what the examiner is looking for. Okay, that makes the conversation beautiful. Okay, so you should keep a mark. Even in interviews, also, I say, see, I also teach interview skills and other things. So, what is that thing you give to the examiner or to the interviewer? So, because hundreds of people, any which ways, is interviewing, but your conversation, the way you converse, the way you actually do things. Okay, yeah, 1 second. So the way you actually present your before the examiner is what you need to do. Okay. Yes. So apart from it, Preeti, you said having a numerous colleges. You said So first of all, avoid having. Please avoid this word. Okay, we have numerous colleges, and also after having you said, okay, then that is one thing which is not to be told. Like having is not to be told, and also a should not be added. Okay, these two things you need to avoid. And also, you said we are having more um, coaching centers. Yes, we are having. It's not, see, having is mostly used to eat something, isn't it? So just remember this, having should not be used in certain places like these. For example, we have more coaching centers here. Okay. And also, you told about physical. Yes, physical for me. So I didn't understand that entire phrase at all.
No,
Physical
sir, I actually told physical education. It's actually net problem over here.
education, physical activity. Something
Yes,
had to
sir.
be added. So that was missing. Okay. So that is an abrupt sentence. Okay. Then play a badminton. Can you correct this?
Playing badminton.
Yes. Playing badminton is correct. Play badminton. I love to play badminton. Okay. I love to play a badminton is wrong, isn't it? So I felt that a sound has become an A here. Okay, so like I given the same feedback to Sarah also, I believe. So that unwanted E's will become A's. Okay, so avoid that again. And I play badminton every day is also fine, but you were talking about the past scenarios. You know, when I was in 10th standard or in my schooling or when I was in my inter level, I played badminton every day. That is what you were supposed to say, but that's fine again. Okay, so that
Okay, sir.
just remember that which tense you're speaking. Okay, see, you can speak in any tense, but the question is in what tense. That is what you need to get it. If the question is in present tense, most of your sentences will be in present tense, isn't it? But when you
Yes,
wanted to go back and say something, definitely that will become past tense, right? Isn't
yes,
it?
sir.
So back then in my schooling, I played badminton every day. That is correct. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So it's not that you don't know this, maybe because of first time you're coming here and you're speaking here. So that is one thing. It happens with everyone, but the IELTS examination also happens only one time, and you're going to see the exam only for the first and last time. Maybe if you give the examination another time, also another examiner might come. So don't have that hesitation of speaking. Obviously, you don't have that, but avoid these things. Whatever the feedback I gave. So
Okay, sir. I'll try.
mostly students have, or the test takers have this, that fear of what will the examiner think. No, the examiners will make you comfortable. They'll actually first break the ice between before they go to the part two question. So part one is all about breaking ice again, knowing about each. I mean, they won't tell about anything about themselves, the examiners, but they would ask you what do you do, what blah blah. But these are icebreakers. Along with that, they are going to score also. It's not part one is not scored. Yes, definitely part one is scoring it. Okay, even
Okay,
part two,
sir.
part three also. Okay, so you have to be a little careful about the us and yeah, yeah,
Sure, sir.
the sentences which you're uttering from your mouth should be little grammatical. Yes, most of them are 99% are correct. Okay, only these
Okay, sir.
mistakes you have, and that also I think you can correct it. Okay, just
Sure, sir.
be careful. Thank you, Preeti. Let's
Thank you.
see. Yes, let's
So
see
how
who.
many score would I get?
So with these mistakes, you can score around 6.5 to 7. Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
sir. Thank you.
Very good. Very good. So this is a stipulated answer, guys. For these, it's a hint answer again. If you want, you can go through it. I'm just giving you 2 minutes. Okay. This is the hint answer. It's not that you have to speak like this, but it will help you. So whenever you find like I'm lacking of words, of sentences, or thought. So write it down. For example, you take a hobby. Okay, this is my hobby. I love painting, for example. You'll write like 20 to 30 sentences about it. And then just read one time, proofreading, because it came from your mind. Definitely, you will remember it once you read it. Then try to speak about it in front of mirror. So one thing, see, sometimes one guy said, "Sir, always we don't get friends to practice these kind of things." So that's again a bahana, or that's again a just a excuse. Okay, bahana is the Hindi word, by the way. Uh, so excuse, don't give excuses for yourself, because end of the day you have to improve something. Yes, you have to improve, but yes, practice before mirror. If you're not getting someone, practice before mirror, just like the actors do. Okay, do that. But it's better you have a person, grab the person's collar, okay, and try to speak with them. And also those who have the same motive or aim to crack IELTS or crack interviews, definitely to get into MNCs and into good, even not only MNCs, guys, not only MNCs, just to work in a hotel, a 2-star or 3-star hotel, you need extensive communication skills. Am I wrong? No, right? This is the fact now. So just to stand out from all these things, just to get to your the level where you are. Obviously, you might be very good in your what you call the subject matter and on. You might be an expert from it. But if these communication skills lack, definitely it will actually you won't get achieve to the level which you are thinking to do. So language is just a small thing. It's not a rocket science. When you're learning different kinds of technology, sciences, blah 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 blah, it's just a language, isn't it? Yes. So our next question is, talk about a challenging experience you have faced. What was the experience all about? When did it happen? And how did you deal with it? Explain what you've learned from the experience. So challenging experience means can be a difficult experience. Okay, which is quite difficult, or the difficult phase of your life, for example. Okay, so you can talk about that. Okay, yes. So please raise hands for this topic. I know those who have raised the hands is for the previous topic, isn't it? So please raise hands for this topic, guys. Now, okay, we'll go with Deadpool. I want to hear who is this Deadpool.
Uh,
Deadpool, are you there?
so, am I audible? Yes.
Yes. What's your name?
My name is Abhishek Patel. It's
Abhishek.
a game. Yeah.
Deadpool is a game, right?
No, it's actually a game name. I was using another email ID.
Okay. But it's better you use your names. Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Sir.
Yeah. So, Abhishek, where are you from?
Yes. I'm from Goa,
Oh, wow. Which part of Goa?
Malgaon.
As if I know Goa, I'm asking. See? Okay. Can you tell something about your place? I mean, not about the entire Goa, your town or that city place, whatever place you are.
Okay. The place I live is kind of a suburb.
Okay. And what is famous over there? Obviously, every part of Goa is famous, but what is famous in your place, that particular region? Abhishek, are you there? Okay. Okay. So Abhishek is experiencing. Okay, fine. I think he's out of the call. Okay. Parnika, Parnika Oberoi.
Yeah, hi.
Hi, Parnika.
Yeah.
Am I pronouncing it correctly? I'm sorry.
Yes, you are pronouncing it correctly.
Okay, Paranika. So, where are you from?
I'm from New Delhi.
New Delhi. Okay. So how's the weather there now?
Actually, there's a lot of pollution going on all around, so the weather is like kind of in between the summers and winters. So
True.
it's difficult to say what is the actual weather.
And which part of Delhi you stay?
I stay in Rajouri Garden.
Okay. And what's quite famous in your place?
The number of things which are famous. There are markets over here. There are number of malls over here. People you people who actually visit Delhi come in the Rajouri Garden area to buy stuff at a reasonable price, I can say. So yeah,
So you get all kinds of stuff over there, like to buy things like clothes and
yeah,
any accessories also, right?
yeah,
Okay. So the topic is talk about the challenging experience. It is in front of you. And do you want 1 minute to go through the topic to prepare?
yeah. Uh, yeah, sure. Just give me 1 minute.
Yeah. So usually in the examination you'll get 1 minute. So I'm giving that 1 minute. Okay. Your time starts now for preparation.
Okay, can I start?
No, you still have half a minute.
Okay, okay.
I'll tell you when to start. Okay, now you can start and you need to speak up to 2 minutes. Your timer starts now.
Okay. So the challenging experience I faced was I was being elected as the president of the entrepreneurship development cell of my society during my graduation years. So while I was being elected, it was a bit difficult for me to actually handle such number of people. We had a society of like 80 plus members, and it was difficult to actually allocate each and every member into different departments. So we decided, firstly, we decided to plan a carnival in our college, and there was a lot of chaos happening over there. Uh, in the allocation work phase, basically which member is supposed to do what. So what I did was I divided the departments into four main parts, which was actually creative, technical, management, and marketing, and divided the members equally into all the departments. Basically, the members who were actually interested in those departments and who have the right skill set as well. So, yeah, what I learned from this experience was it actually gave me a feeling of leadership. It actually inculcated a sense of leadership in me, and I learned how to handle such difficult situations and how to um, indulge that quality of problem solving in myself. More okay. Uh, Actually, I can speak well. What my problem is, I lack content.
Uh,
So
So you spoke up to 1 minute 30 seconds.
okay,
But see, that is what I was trying to say, right? Write down when a 1 minute is given, write down past, present, and future, and the conclusion to it, whatever you've done. Okay.
yeah.
So any future aspirations regarding this? You have challenging experience. So how would you take the challenges in your life, further challenges in your life, or what lesson you have learned from it? Like these kind of things you need to speak on. Okay.
Okay,
And
okay,
also you would have also spoken another challenging experience. See, guys, it's not only for Parinika, it's for everyone. If the amount of content or the thought about one topic is already done, talk about another topic. I mean, another experience about. For example, here a challenging experience, right? This is the topic. So you're still staying on the topic, but you're talking about another challenging experience. So you'll start like this. Another challenging experience also I had is blah blah blah. So
Okay.
you want to talk about that because initially this one is done, and you're done with all the things. You talk about everything about it, but still the timer is there. Still the examiner is not telling you to stop and asking you to giving a gesture to continue. So that means you need to talk about some other but you're still staying on the topic. You're staying on the topic about the challenging experience, but you're just talking about another experience. In the same way, if it is about a hobby, you spoke everything and anything about the hobby, then still half a minute is there, for example. Okay, still you need to speak about 30 seconds. Still 30 seconds are there. You'll talk about another hobby. Another hobby which I do this is so and so. You're going to again talk about it. Definitely 2 minutes is completed. So
Okay.
you can talk about two things. Even if a favorite person or favorite childhood memory, I was talking about a person, right? Favorite person. If you talk about one person, if you talk about your mother, you can talk about your father also afterwards.
Okay.
It's still time is there. It's still time. If the examiner is not saying, okay, stop, stop, stop. If the examiner says thank you, you'll stop it. But if still time is there, you can talk about another person also. So another memory also, another book also. Okay, it's not a big deal. No marks will be cut because you're still trying to engage your speech up to 2 minutes. That is what he wants. Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
very good, very good. I love the content you have, the way you spoke, fearlessly about the topic, and good vocabulary inculcate
Thank you.
these kind of things. So
Actually, I got a bit nervous. I don't know why, because I maybe I spoke after somebody after a long time, so I
So now
got
you need to
scared.
practice. Now you know your weakness. So because
Yeah.
I'm not speaking with anyone recently, this is the reason the accuracy went down. Okay, or the thought
Ha,
process
could be
went.
the reason that I lack content because I
Now
got
try
nervous.
to. Yes, now try. See, usually girls are very, storytellers, I believe.
Yeah.
They like to inculcate lot of things. They like to talk about, a lot of things, isn't it? So
Yeah.
you boys also do it. That's not.
Okay.
I'm not dividing. I'm not gender biased, by the way. So, so you should be a storyteller. Inculcate this thought, that thought, this thought, and complete the 2 minutes thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank
What
you.
would be the like possible score for me? What would you
Only for the
speaking part?
yeah, speaking part, yes, you're really good. You are a scorer of 7+ bands.
Thank you. Okay.
Good job. Keep it up. Yes. So part three is again follow-up questions, like I told you, follow-up questions on part two. So part three questions are nothing but follow-up questions on part two. For example, like I told you, I was showing yesterday's thing, right? If part two question is memorable trip which you have taken, guys. Guys, it's very simple. Whatever the part two is, part three questions will be on that. For example, what kind of challenges do you think people will face while traveling to new places? So I'm going to I want people to answer this question, and this question, the part three questions, will be like 4 to 5 questions on a topic. Okay, 4 to 5 questions, and it is 4 to 5 minutes only. That's it. So here there is no time limit to answer it. All you need to do is you need to answer it in 2 to 3 sentences. Okay. Yes. Let me select someone for this question, for part three question. Please raise hands, guys. Okay. Nikita Goyal. Nikita, are you there? Okay. Okay. Let's go with Abhishek. Are you there? Deadpool. Okay. Let's go with
Yes, sir.
okay. Abhishek.
So sorry, sir. Yeah, I lost
Abhishek, what
connection. Yeah.
happened? You got a call in between?
Uh, I lost connection actually. The Wi-Fi went down.
Oh, I thought you got a call from your friend. Okay, fine. Okay, so your question is, it's a part
Yes,
three question.
sorry.
We came from that part
Okay.
two thing. Now we are in part three. What kind of challenges do you think people face when traveling to new places?
Okay, I think when people travel to new places, the most challenging thing would be communication. Supposedly, if you travel to a abroad country, or especially in India, where we speak a lot of languages between the states, there are different regions. So communication would be such an aspect which would be challenging for people traveling to different places.
For the travelers, right? Well, yes.
Yeah.
That's a great point. Taking example of India is a great point because we have different states, different states have different languages. Even in that region, in the same state, have different again slangs and other stuff, isn't it? So it's very difficult to roam around entire India, but it's not difficult thing. But you need to know a certain go with a certain language and sustain it in India. That would be a little difficult while traveling. But if you go to
Yes,
another country at some place, for example, if you go to UK or US, at least you can survive with one language, which is English, isn't it?
yes,
But here in
mostly in southern states, there are some people who don't speak Hindi, so that's a very challenging situation to get into.
True, true. Yeah, yeah, that can be also, yes. Even if you travel to north, sometimes you people who travel from south to north, for them it will be challenging. They can't speak Hindi, right? they,
Yes,
if they converse in English, sometimes they might not know English also. So it vice versa. Yes, that happens. But mostly, yes, states or regions near Delhi and all, Mumbai and all. Yeah, though mostly people know these languages, Hindi and English, isn't it?
yes,
Yes, but if you go to Bangalore, Hyderabad, I think most of the places they understand and they can reciprocate also, right? That again
yes,
depends. Okay, very good. See, the examiner is not going to counter argue like me. No,
yeah,
the examiner is just going to ask the question and sit and keep quiet, because it is getting recorded. Because it is you who have to speak. Yeah,
Okay, so I
not
had a query actually. Uh, so, in the starting of the session, you mentioned that people aren't fluent enough because they don't have any thought process. So, one challenging thing is that I can speak, but I can't think of what to say. There is no structure or something. I mean, I have followed the strategy of five whys. That is why, what, where, when, but it doesn't work. So
Yes,
I
yes,
was,
true. True, Abhishek.
yeah,
Speaking should not have any structure. So it's not something written. See, writing has structure. Okay,
yeah,
introduction, two body paragraphs, and then conclusion. But speaking doesn't have any structure. You just need to, whatever it comes to your mind freshly, you just speak upon it. See, part
yeah.
one and
What?
part two are very easy. The reason is, I
Okay.
mean, not the part three questions are little tricky. The reason is part one is all about you. Part two is a topic round, but part three is all about people, like society or world. Like that. What people think, what the society thinks, what the others think. It's not about
So
you. That is the
yeah,
only thing in part three. But otherwise, whatever the fresh thought comes to your mind according to that question, if you speak about it, that is more than enough for part one and part three. Only for part two, you need to come across different kinds of topics. What will you do to improve the thought processes? You'll write it down, and then after that, speak with people. Okay, take one person. Okay, this is the topic, buddy. I'm going to at least speak on 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes. You're going to
yes,
keep time and speak. Okay.
yes. By structure, I meant in part two. If I write points in on a sheet of paper, I
Yes.
can't connect them. I can use this connecting words, but after some time, they don't form a proper natural flow. I mean, I get derailed from the topic. That's what I meant by structure. I get derailed from the topic and I continue somewhere else. So, is there something formula as
Topic-
such or something?
Staying on the topic is very important, Abhishek. This
Yeah.
is very important. Whatever the topic is, for example, it's about a book, or if it's about the experience which you faced when you go abroad. For example, going to abroad, you face some challenges, for example, or a memorable trip. So that is what the topic should be. Okay, you can't go from
Okay.
memorable trip to pollution. Or
Okay.
yes, pollution can also be in your memorable trip in such a way that yes, I went to that place, but there was a lot of pollution over there. But it should not be that you're only speaking on that pollution thing. Got
Okay,
it?
sir. Yeah,
You
that's the only problem.
can see it's a human tendency to just to go out of the topic a little bit, but control yourself and come back to okay, this is my topic, I need to speak on it. Okay, just practice
Okay.
this. Okay,
Okay, sir. Thank
yes.
you.
Thank you, thank you. Iftikhar. Iftikhar Ahmed.
Yes.
Yes,
Hi.
Iftikhar, the question to you is what kind of challenges do you think people face while traveling to new places?
Okay. Actually, I am from Odisha, and I traveled 2 to 3 cities for studies. So first of all, when I went to Gujarat for my bachelor's, so there I felt difficult, like in a conversation initially, because in Gujarat most of people in that region they used to talk in Gujarati, not in Hindi, not in English. Uh, Even in the colleges, institutes. So for me, it was difficult in the first place to talk to them and interact with them. So that was I can't communicate, and as I don't means I am an introvert in my place, but I need to go ahead and talk to them, and that's more difficult if you can't understand them. They talk in other language and I talk in other language. So for a couple of months, I was like, how to talk, how to understand lectures and everything.
Okay, thank you. Iftikhar, the
Yes.
reason I like stopped you is see, after 4 to 5 sentences, you can just stop it. I mean, you can end the sentence, I mean, end the conversation, and
Okay.
the examiner will ask you a next question. Okay, because part three, you need to answer at least 4 to 5 questions, or the examiner will ask 4 to 5 questions. You can't
Okay.
go on saying on the same thing. That's a good thing, but you have a lot of things to say about it. But I'm sorry I interrupted.
No,
It's
no,
not
it's
conversions, it's conversation.
okay.
You said
Conversation.
conversion.
Oh,
Okay,
sorry. Conversation.
conversation.
Okay. Conversation.
Yeah, conversation. Very good.
Oh,
So you need
thank
to improve on this pronunciation thing. But your most of your words are understandable and it is correct pronunciation. But here and there, some of the words, okay. But that
okay.
can only be improved when you watch lots and lots of English, uh, you know, um, uh, movies, and even also this news channels and all. Okay, try to watch podcasts or try to watch documentaries, listen to
Okay.
documentaries. Okay, this will help you to get the right kind of pronunciation. But your pronunciation is not bad, by the way. You
Okay.
have a certain level of pronunciation, but from there you can improve it more. Okay, that's a
Okay.
good thing.
Okay. Thank you. And what about my means? How am I speaking good or
Yeah,
average or something?
your fluency is good. Only pronunciation is what you need to improve on, and try to work on different kinds of topics. If you have that, fear of whether to speak, whether I can speak on this topic or not, try to prepare on different topics. Okay.
Okay. Sure. Thank you.
Yes. Very good. Very good. Yes. Next. Uh, Next question to Sarah Anju.
Yes, here. Yes, sir. I'm here.
Hi, Sarah. Where are you calling from?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm the same girl. I'm from Hyderabad, Telangana.
Oh, I spoke to you just now, right? Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. So, Sarah, yeah, like your question is how has your grandfather's influence or the person's influence has impacted on your relationship with others? Anyone, you can change the grandfather's thing to grandmother or father or any person where you look upon.
Uh, yes, definitely. I will talk about my teachers. They influenced my life a lot. So, here, talk about the person who has had significant influence upon your life. So, when during the school times, I used to connect with my teachers. I used to spend a lot of time along with them, not only during the school hours, but after the school hours as well. I used to spend a lot of time with them, especially my English and biological science teacher. She not only used to teach me about the science, about the English subject, but she used to teach me a lot that what's the life, what would be the purpose of the life, and how I need to behave, how I can improve myself, being a human and being a girl child, and yes, a lot things. So
But
she.
my question is, Sarah,
Hmm, hmm, hmm,
how has that person influenced you
hmm.
to have a relationship with others? Like how are you with others? How has that influenced you? The
Yeah,
teachings of your
she
teacher.
teach me a lot. If okay, so the question is, I have to say about that how she taught me to behave with others.
How that has impacted in your life?
Okay, so her teachings impacted a lot. So I started my journey of learning, because of her presence in the school or in my life, I can say. So her teachings actually made me to improve myself, interact with, sorry, I'm not getting the point here, so sorry. I will try to add here. Yes, so actually I learned that how to learn, I learned that how to behave.
Mm.
And basically I used to be really kind of egoistic girl.
Mm.
uh,
Okay.
but her teachings really changed my changed me, and she used to teach me each and everything, each and every level of the life, even though nowadays also I'm connected to her. uh, Basically I'm missing the main point here, I know that.
No
Yes.
problem. No problem. So, Sarah, thank you so much. So, when some question is asked, don't go deep into it. I mean, obviously, you are
uh,
kind of to be hard to
yeah.
really deep, but yes, it should be natural again. You can speak whatever they have taught. See, the question is, how has the influence of them, the teachers, have influenced or that impacted your relationship with others? So, the learnings, the teachings of my teachers, whatever they have
Mhm.
taught, definitely, have impacted me in my life, and the way I became a person now is because of them. I
Yeah.
learned my extensive communication skills and how to speak with others and how to behave in public. So all these things I learned from her, okay, or learn from my teachers. Okay,
Okay,
you can
thank
say.
you.
So that is the question. How has
Mhm.
the
Yeah.
teachings of them have impacted the relationship with others? Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Let's go to another question. We'll ask Tanushka. Tanushka.
Yes, sir.
So Tanushka, has how has technology impacted people's reading habits in recent years? And this question has derived from a topic, part two topic, which is about a book. Okay. So how has technology impacted people's reading habits now, Tanushka?
Uh, Sir, I prepared for, I raised my hand for the previous topic, but okay, I'll answer this.
Yes.
Okay,
So
sir.
here the
So,
timer is given. By the way, guys, for part three question, there is no time limit or time is given for preparation. The question is asked instantly and you have to answer within 30 seconds. Not even 30 seconds, 5 seconds, sorry, 5 to 6 seconds. That's it. Just think a little bit and then you need to answer. There's no time given, preparation time given for part three. Okay. I'm just telling it to everyone. Okay. Not only to you.
Okay, sir.
Yes. So how has technology impacted people's reading habits?
Uh, so I belong from IT field, so I like who knows better than me that how technology has impacted people's reading habits. So yeah, as I belong to the technology field, I am also a keen reader. Like I really love reading books, and but nowadays because of the technology, I till my childhood or till the school time, I used to read books, but uh, later on, I started reading audiobooks because I felt that that was much better than read. Like it's better to just walk and listen to the book rather
Oh,
than
thank you.
always, yeah.
Okay. So you can also talk about these nowadays we can read from a gadget called Kindle, where we can
Yes, yes,
actually
yes.
go through it. Not only that, even we have so many books or authors who are writing it on the online itself. We can get
On
these
yes,
stories or these books on online itself. Okay, you can say that, but any which ways, there's no time limit to answer this. So I interrupted so that I can go to the next question. Okay. So, but I'm
okay, sir.
not asking you next question. I'll be asking the next caller, next person. Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
yes, sir.
Harshini. Harshini, are you there? Harshini.
Yes, sir.
Harshini, hi. So your question is: do you think music has the power to change society, and how?
So according to me, yeah, this question is a little tricky one. But yeah, actually, everyone has their own, I would say, own point of view about music, actually, because every person has their own different favorite musics. Like, for example, if we are in the north, so mostly all Bollywood songs they would hear, and in the south, it will be more of the Tollywood, Vijay, and all that people they would hear that particular songs.
Mm.
So there is somewhere or the other there this I would say different. There's a barrier between this two of genres. So I would say that yeah, somewhere it can actually change the society to a little extent, actually, not totally, but yes, somewhere or the other it will, because somewhere like for example, if we become friends, like from the north and the south they become friends, so then at least they'll have the opportunity to exchange songs to each other, or speak about their culture and all that, so their music also actually plays a big role actually there. Like for example, dance also, like in dancing also, like we have different kinds of dance forms, like we have bharatnatyam, odissi, kathak and all. So somewhere people actually try to incorporate different like for example they incorporate like for example with bharatnatyam they or kathak they try to do bharatnatyam songs, or it's like vice versa. So it's always different, so everyone is actually um trying to change and trying to they want to actually explore many new things, so they're very very open to it. Yeah.
But
So
how can it change the society?
change in the sense like
Yes. Yes, definitely. I think music doesn't have any
any,
language. I mean,
yeah, actually
like
it
you
means
told,
everything
the
else.
modern music. I mean, the music which comes from Bollywood or the northern part of India. Yes, I think many southern people also they like. For example, Ashki 2 was so popular.
Yes,
Like Harijit Singh, I think Harijit Singh or Harijit Singh. I'm not getting it, his name.
Arjit
Harijit
Singh,
Singh
yes.
is like very popular. I mean, even though his name is not known, that
Yes,
song you can hear it in the farther villages also, very far villages in the south too. Because
yes,
music has a soul which can be, sensed by everyone. Okay.
Yes.
You can, I think society, if when it comes to changing a society, I think music has the power. I mean, people used to say in olden days, music or the, singing has the power to even to get the rain to the land. Okay.
Yes.
Music makes things understand. Music
Yes.
makes things, teach people. So by
Yes.
teaching people means you're enlightening people. I think in this way we can change the society. Right? Like this you can add. Okay.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Okay. Great. Great.
Yes.
Nice speaking to you. Yes,
Yes.
guys. That's all for today, and you're doing it really well. Okay. Yes.
Thank you
So
so much, sir.
thank you, thank you, thank you. And yes, these are some of the questions. We all have these kind of questions, in our website. You can go through it, even in the handout which ma'am has given. So each and every question has, a part three question like this, but you can go through them. It also has a stipulated answer. Those who don't know, sir, what to speak upon it. Yes, you also have you hint answers to it. Add your naturality to it, your story to it, and speak upon it. Okay, you can practice like this. Okay, so you can go through the handout entirely and then check all the part three questions. Okay, guys, that's all from my end today. I think the session went little more, today because I wanted to complete the part three topics and we want to speak. Thank you guys, all that love and the cones and the ice creams and hearts you're giving it to me. Love you all, guys. Thank you so much, and keep up practicing. It doesn't happen in one day. All you need to give is your heart and yourself to the examination. But this is not rocket science. IELTS is not rocket science at all. But it is not even easy. Okay. So you need to give yourself a little bit, and definitely you can reach to your desired score. Thank you, guys, and have
Sir,
a
one
great.
question if you don't mind.
Yes, Sarah.
Yes. Huh. Sir, if we take the classes, that actual classes, that there we need to, I like a package, right? So can we select our personal educator or whatever you people asked us to be with?
Actually, I'm not the right person to answer this, but I'll answer this. Yes, you can
Okay.
do that. You can do that.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, yes. Anything related to personal coaching and all, you can always go ahead. But also the videos which we have, the previous videos, you can watch those. Listening, reading, even writing also is going to happen next week. After that, you can decide it. Okay, and then also if you feel you need personal coaching, you can do that too. And also, whenever a section is done, you can go to the sectional tests and do it in our website. Then it will give you a band score also there. So take an advantage of it. And after that, if you feel that still you need a tutor, yes, the Ubergrad is going to even give you the tutor of your desired one. Okay. Yes. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.